State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. They'll run this.
Yeah, bro. Take it easy on me, Kev.
On the run, it's Alexander. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. To the air, it's Pavia. Extending the play.
Ooh, we taking off immediately? Okay, Kev.
Nice run and
You doing that this morning? Let's get it there, my boy. We can play that.
Dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Caught over the middle. It's Richardson. Tripped up for the tackle. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season.
This nigga
Really a
is hurt.
must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
And the Commodores with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Fisher. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catches it, big fella.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Doors.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. from the gun, the ground game. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. They'll go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He'll pull it on the read. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
The short hands, it's Ellison. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Oh, what is that?
His target, it's incomplete.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on third and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Washington State ready to go with another first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not...
Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. The give to the single back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
How nice is it as a play caller on a critical 3rd down in a pretty obvious passing situation when you've got a guy like this that can just take off and go get you the first down, right? There's no panic. Nothing's open downfield.
Running toward the goal line. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
What a play by the defense. With their backs against the wall in a goal line type situation, they're able to force a fumble and jump on it. That is how you change momentum in a game.
Now the pitch. Turning it
It's
on.
crazy because I played for the first
A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. The Commodores, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the ground. He's got it again. Got it enough for the first, and he's still going. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, More big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease, he gets to the 39? And the Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Working that left side. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
Gonna run it. It's Alexander. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Pavia. Makes the grab. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Commodores trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. On the run, still looking. Let's it go to the end zone.
This boy hiking and scrambling, crazy.
Pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Yeah, that's twice he done did that shit, bro. Literally twice. Just hike and scramble twice.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just a short pass to the tight end.
But I hope it works out for him, dog.
And that'll be plenty for the first down.
Gotta do what you gotta do to beat me.
As they get set to snap it,
And I hope it works.
down here in the quarter.
I feel you, man. You gotta do what you gotta do to beat me, man. I'm kind of nice at the game.
Pulls it in. It's Meredith.
I hope it works out for you, though.
Sprinting away.
I hope it works out, Kevin.
Washington State made the grab and put the in for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many
I ain't got a hike and scramble to score.
It's so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
I feel you. And you score because you hike and scramble. We all got issues.
Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive.
Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Alexander. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him, And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Yeah, the defense knew coming into this game that this offense was going to try and throw it down the middle of the field, so they knew that they were going to have to break on passes but also be really physical, tackle the catch, and knock the ball away. They were able to do that there.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's the pressure. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
No, and those are those where you're just looking at your hands, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Dang it, I should have caught that. Nice play, break on the football. That could have been a house call. That could have been a game changer, but just couldn't secure the interception.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. The long missed field goal squashed any hopes of scoring on the last drive. They'll try to get something done this time. Grab behind the line. It's Alexander.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Back to throw. It's Pavia. Fires to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later. And
there he goes. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. And the Commodores racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Commodores can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And a nice crisp run, great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the 1st down.
God damn, Cam!
Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass.
God damn, bro, you terrible.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Pavia. Buying some time as he moves left. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense
Do what you gotta
is on
do,
its
brother.
heels.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of hands.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down. Here probably expecting the offense to throw it with a little bit more room to work with.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Oh, boy.
Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Trying to pull his way in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
You know, this is so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How the backup line is
They
good.
go backwards, and they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish.
God damn, I'm already missing. Better, I'm gonna just have to fucking chalk that nigga red shirt year up at this point.
Out of rhythm this whole game.
Looking to fire. Here he goes, breaking the pocket.
Oh, look at you, you scary punk bitch. How you gonna hike and scramble and switch off? Oh, you a fucking bum, dog.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Slips a tackle. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Washington State sends out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a crease. It's Alexander.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Spence. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Got it set up on the outside. Breaks the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Going with the ground game left.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the 1st himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
It's a fumble. Defense
Bitch.
falls on the
The
ball.
punk ass get.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Rides the back on the option. The give. Oh, just keeps moving. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Cougars just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Hauls it in. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the night.
Hey, man. He deserves all the energy, Rob.
Now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in
Oh,
preset.
cheesy
He's
bitch.
reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
The Cougars come to the line needing just inches for the first down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Used the play fake, now to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield very late in the half.
Oh, line. The center just standing there, bro.
Drill trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
How does that happen?
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
Another incompletion on third down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to pass. It's Pavia. Catch in the middle. It's Alexander. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Commodores will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Hey, O-line, bro. If y'all niggas decide to block, I would appreciate it, dog. Might be able to do a little something if y'all blocked every once in a while. Not every play, but like every other play, I would appreciate it.
Washington State has
Y'all block every other play, I'd be cool with that.
I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
Look at that shit, bro. It is the right.
I've got the lead. They've had success throwing the football, but we're winning.
You keep hiking and scrambling. What you expect them to do?
They've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And the defense brings the blitz. And how about the QB? Really nice job understanding. If I can hang on to this just a little bit longer, it gives my receiver an opportunity to run a better route and get more time to create more space. Nice job hanging in there, taking the hit, and getting the completion off of it.
dumbass.
He's going to let one fly
You
down the
better
middle.
pray they call a goddamn holding, bruh. You better fucking pray. Get off the goddamn safety. You're not good like that.
Easily, but this one might be coming back.
Fucking lucky
That
ass
score
bum.
could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. He's not afraid to go deep. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on.
Man, we just gotta overcome the shit, dog.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
Nigga diving at my quarterback legs and shit.
Looking to throw on first down.
Man, that whack ass blitz not gonna keep working, bro. You're gonna have to switch that shit up.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Washington State has it all working right now. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Meriden. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's got the tight end. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Wazoo headed
Nigga ran a better route.
down.
That fucking route would have been open. He just ran a terrible route.
Now from inside the red zone.
What a throw.
And it's caught.
What a fucking throw, boy.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Yeah, it was, boy. That was one of the best throws I ever made, dog.
Point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. To the air, it's Pavia. Throws to the tight end. On target over the middle. Right down the gut.
I knew it was coming. So I put my safeties in the middle of the field, and they just don't move.
First half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
Oh, man. Played inside, and these niggas just didn't react.
The extra point, they're on top by 12. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Sometimes it feels like playing inside and all that has no purpose.
Today's clash is no different. Miami of Ohio is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arizona.
Makes the grab.
We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get it on the ground at the 41. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting...
He's got it and more than enough for a first down. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Play number 9 on this drive. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Bro, how is this happening on a 3-man rush, bro?
Down at the 31.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. And he has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt.
Shit, really bailing this nigga out, bro.
The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. The lead is now back down to 9.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Crosses the 40. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Fights off a defender. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved to be able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to put how to push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. To throw, it's Pavia. Here's a hit. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down.
Well, it's a really nice job there on that third down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up fourth down.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Look at this nonsense, bro.
Gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
On third down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Ellison. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays.
Trying to beat the DD.
That's a great play.
Back in their own end, and they stop the drive. He'll try to take it back.
That's a great play.
And what a way to end the quarter for this defense, forcing the big turnover.
That's a good play.
That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Quickly out to the tight end.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
On the move, it's Alexander. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And the Commodores lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Just going to keep it after the snap. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
God damn, how many people I'm going to lose this game?
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
He'll try the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Here comes the option. Creates a little space. Turning it on. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
And man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Pavia. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Brought down inside the 10-yard line.
Most predictable play call of the game right there. Throw the ball to number 9. Dude, that shit was coming.
Getting the ball back to their offense. Now the offense has to answer the bell. But good job creating the turnover.
Bro, like these niggas is really just not blocking like 2 people, bro.
Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more
like we can't block number 5, dog. This one nigga is destroying the game.
And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
And you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock. Give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
Washington State going back to work on first down. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You have got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
The Cougars line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Meredith. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. He unleashes a long one. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Cougar! And once
fucking go, baby!
The band might as well start playing.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Let's fucking go!
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You get
snags it down the right side.
And that is such an
That's a hell of a throw,
It's
boy.
one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
That was a hell of a
Looks as
throw.
if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
when the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Under fire. Makes the catch. It's Spence. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They're dealing with a second and long.
He found a little money play with that, huh? I see you.
And they take it in.
He found a little money play there with that one.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Setting up for the PAT. When he gets this late, every point matters. And the extra
I don't know
point
how I
is
didn't block
good,
that,
and the
dog.
lead is 9
Look at
here
that.
in the
Yeah,
fourth.
like literally,
Quick update.
I lost 3 of my best defenders in one game, bro.
Interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to
And
speed
then get
on
mad when you
things.
lose 3 of your best defenders, dog. And then my other defender was already hurt before the game started.
They're up by 27 over UTEP. Conference
Hey, one of these niggas was already hurt.
Felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
And how about that one? Devin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21.
I shouldn't have threw that.
Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got him. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. Then hurry to the line. To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Meredith. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to keep it in the air.
Look at this, bro. Y'all cannot block 3 fucking people.
Down he goes at the 30. Now,
It is pissing me off, bro. I lost this game all of my O-line not being able to block one guy in a 3-man rush.
Third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Intercepted.
Did not block one. This nigga number 5 literally won the game for this nigga, bro.
Firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championship.
Looking for more room.
Literally one nigga won the game, bro.
And he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Vandy. They give themselves a
I hate when EA do that dumb shit, bro.
their 4th straight win. And
Like,
the
it is
extra
so
point is
annoying,
good,
bro.
and the lead swells to
But oh yeah, we not
16,
gonna block a
and it's
3-man
getting
rush today, boy.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Yeah, you took a top 2 team in a terrible league.
They'll start this drive going to the air.
Eric, some nigga, you did. You took a top 2 team in the worst possible. Hey, take terrible teams. You took the best terrible team. You fucking ass, man.
Off play action. He's taking the deep shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire.
Nigga, that's my backup, boy. Shut up.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to burn this defensive back.
Fucking ass. That's why you switch off. You have no user skills.
For a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
I'm saying you switch off the players because you have no user skills.
This one,
You should have just let computer do it.
Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle.
You have no
Nice
user
job
skills,
by this
bro.
offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
You have no user skills, Kevin. You have no user skills. You literally switched off a defender because you was going to get duped out your fucking shoes. It was the only opportunity for you to do it. You fucking bum.
This offense has it with really good field position. There he goes. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the fourth quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off the gas pedal right now, and as a coach, you love to see that.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team just